Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Volcan Presents Metal Review. Today we're going to be discussing these little shit talkers called Metal Sludge. And for the first thing we're going to be talking about is the fine line between passionate criticism and just bashing rock stars. And I definitely think they cross that line because although they will point out some things that there are to complain about, for the most part, it's more bashing than criticizing. For example, when you say Mark Slaughter has a really bad singing voice, that is, to me, you just sound like you're jealous of him and you sound like you just hate the guy and you just want to take it out on him. And I don't think that's fair or cool. You should not knock someone's talent just because you don't like them. Admit they have talent. You can separate that. And they really don't. And when you criticize, you still have to leave room for compliments, and they definitely don't do that the whole time. They're just, hitting you hard every single beat of the moment. And honestly, they are totally insecure, and that's why they act like that because they just have to keep attacking you. When people have to keep attacking you for having obvious talent, to me, you sound a little insecure. And another thing is their obsession with protecting girls. And to be honest, it really does contribute to the modern anti-rock attitude because rock is a male genre. And you can't have rock without letting men be men and having, their time to relax and just, talk about how hot a chick is or something like that. You just elevating a woman to being this special person, that takes away a lot of what makes rock and roll. Like, you can't do that. They're not really involved with rock. They kind of just kill rock. I can't, in my opinion, there is no good girl rock star because they can't be one. It's just not for women at all. And I wish they stopped ruining the fun. Rock is supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be fun for the boys. They're supposed to hang out and just enjoy their lifestyle and, express to us their passion and why they're here and why they're a musician. And, they're kind of blocking that by not letting them be themselves. And a part of that is, making them mind how they treat women, and that just really takes it away. And it really just, well, now everyone's scared to be themselves. And I want to talk about the 3 reasons behind glam metal hate. And in my opinion, it is definitely it being boys music. Then anytime a bunch of guys are having fun, it really does get kicked down. And people think they're being rude and obnoxious even though they're doing nothing and they're just having fun. And the second thing is definitely the jealousy thing, which I mentioned. People get really jealous of him for having the looks, the confidence down, and then they confuse it with, oh, he's an ego, he's a jackass. And honestly, for the most part, I think they're really nice people. They're really chill and they're down to earth. Just because they look that amazing and look expensive, even though most of that stuff is made, they're $1,000,000, and just because they look like $1,000,000 doesn't mean they have the attitude, okay? And I think people are really wrong about rock stars, and I think they just put them down because they don't want. They're just these gorgeous guys. They have the smarts and they have the talent and they just know what they're doing, and they just want to kick them down because, well, they are ugly and they want to feel superior. And the last thing, especially nowadays, I feel as though people really hate you for being patriotic. And this genre really creates a patriotic type of attitude, and it really gets kicked down for being that way, and people think of you as an asshole once again. And I don't think it's cool. And I don't know why the patriotism is such a problem, and I don't really care. I think it's cool to be patriotic. The next thing I want to discuss is current events or anything political crap. It really shouldn't be discussed in this genre again because rock is forever going to be the youth music. And that's who's attracted to it. The youth, they're not going to care or like anything current or political going on. It doesn't fit. That's why with rock stars, they're never going to feel like normal old people because they're always going to feel like that youthful image of a person. You're never going to see them like everyone else around their age. And that's kind of the image of rock and roll. And talking about politics and anything like that, it just really takes away that image and makes it like the other genres, to be honest. For this last topic, I want to talk about how Metal Sludge is really helping destroying rock and roll. And it's definitely the feminism thing and helping out women. If you're helping out or a woman or defending her, you're a feminist and as their ideology. And I really don't think you should be bringing that up in rock and roll, man. It's not cool. And you're always like they're always putting down the guys and just being very critical of them, and it's got to stop. I mean, if you have all this room to attack these guys and you're just basically making it okay for everyone else to attack them, and you're taking them off the pedestal that people used to put rock stars on. They're gods to everybody else, and really you're just making them like everybody else. But that's what they do nowadays, especially with the internet. You make everyone like everyone else and equalizing, and really that's what Metal Sludge is doing, especially because they are really well known and they kind of have the power to affect that change and make people hate rock stars, and that's what's going on now. Metal Sludge is never going to be good for rock. They're always going to attack rock stars for who they are, and they really shouldn't have any voice in this area at all, and they just need to fucking go. And I don't really give a shit about how much power they have, and they just need to fucking go, and I don't fucking like them, and I'll do everything in my power to just get rid of them, because I'm tired of rock and roll being played with and being everyone's chew toy, basically, just so they can pick them apart and make them look bad and make them feel bad, and that's why they, can't really be themselves, and they just look like a shell of what they used to be, and I don't think it's really fair, and they really need to I really want them to have that edge they used to have again, and I'll do anything to just see that and make that happen, and that's what this show is all about to me, and that's why I feel so passionate about it, and I'm gonna keep talking about it till the day I die, and I guess I'll see you guys next week. So, yeah, just stick around.